It is indeed His love, His love, His love. My God, when you think about the love of Jesus Christ, there's none beside Him, there's none before Him, there's none like Him. He loves us with an everlasting love. Nothing can separate us from His love. Height nor depth nor principality, nothing present, nothing to come. Nothing can separate us from His love. Come on, somebody. Hallelujah. You know what I think about? When I think about the message and how what is happening in Italy and the other nations and countries, I reflect on a message that says that your warfare is determined by what you are carrying. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So I begin to understand and I begin to look into the realms of the Spirit, because when you're looking now, you can imagine, because the Word of God let us know that the best is yet to come. And just as Italy has come to the forefront, I am telling you, God will do something in Italy to bring it into being, bring it to the forefront. Are you hearing? What Italy is going through right now is because of what it is carrying, because of its destiny. Amen. Amen, somebody. Amen. Are you hearing? Amen. What I'm saying? It is very, very, very important. Tonight, if you have your Bibles, you can go with me to Malachi chapter number 3 and verse number 1. We're going to begin from right there and we're going to end up in Genesis, because I want to show you something in regards to this time and season in which we are in and in which we are dwelling at this time and season. Everything is about season. God operates in seasons, and we are the only one that operate in time. God operates in seasons, and God's timing is eternal, and we operate in time. And so we know and we understand beyond of a doubt, as long as Corona operates in this earth, there is a time. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Every problem has an expiry date because it operates in time. Are you hearing what I am saying? I was looking on Facebook today, and maybe it's on YouTube, where this man of God was saying that by the 26th of April, right? The 26th of April, that the coronavirus will cease to be in operation, and I truly endorse that, and I want to say it again, that by the 26th it will cease to be in operation. It's not gonna just go away, because it's gonna go underneath from whence it came. You know, this is a time when you're not seeing, men of God come up and say, we had a time where we used to say back to sender. This particular one we ain't saying back to sender. You see, this particular one we're not saying back to sender, because I understand something. I was in a service the other day, and the worship leader, and he was ministering, and he says it's written, what the devil meant for evil, God will turn it around and make it good. And I wonder about this thing, because he did not say God is going to stop it. He says he's going to turn it around and make it good. So something good is about to happen. Are you hearing what I'm saying? God is about to make a statement, because the best is yet to come. So we read Malachi chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads, behold, I will send my messenger. It means that God have some messengers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Amen. And sometimes we don't take heed of the message because we don't like the messenger.
Amen.
We can't stand the messenger. And so we don't take heed to the message. The Bible tells us that God will not do something in the earth without first making it known unto his servants, the prophets. So there must have been somebody that would have said Corona is coming.
Amen.
It couldn't just take us by surprise. Nothing can surprise God.
Amen.
So I'm going to send my messenger.
Yes.
And what the messenger going to do? And he shall prepare the way before me.
Amen.
And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly, somebody say suddenly.
Suddenly.
When least expected.
Yeah.
Suddenly. Just wake up in the morning and suddenly the Lord whom you seek suddenly.
Amen.
Suddenly the Lord whom you seek. This is not just looking, this is seeking. That's why the Bible tells us that he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. This is a different kind of looking. I don't know what this virus came about, but I know it caused some people to do some
Seeking.
they keep looking for God. If there's a vaccine, they're going to see if God is in the vaccine. You got to understand that this is a time when the people are seeking God more than ever they are. And he said that this is a time when the reward of them that diligently seek him, not just looking, but seeking. If you're seeking him and you got to look for something, you're going to be seeking, you're going to be raising up, and you're looking and you're turning because you're seeking whom your soul loveth. Are you hearing what I am saying? Why is it that they're seeking God? Because they understand that there is only God that can do something right now. I feel like some of them have now get in contact with the woman and are feeling like the woman with the issue of blood, and they begin to seek God, and they're saying in their time, the many still got it. Are you hearing what I am saying? And so it caused them to begin to seek God diligently. You gotta seek him, the Bible says, while he may be found, because there's gonna come a time that the rock's gonna begin to cry out. Are you hearing what I am saying? They are seeking him and they're looking in places that they have never looked before. There are some of them, I can tell you, that they have never picked up the Bible, but this time they are seeking. I heard about the Christian that they serve a God that is unseen. So somehow or the other, I got to seek him. Every time I go to church, I keep seeking the Lord whom my soul loveth, because there is none like him, there is none before him. And I understand that the God whom I'm seeking, that he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. If God has done one miracle, just one, he can do it again. May I tell you that there is nothing new under the sun. Corona has been here before. Are you hearing what I am saying? But the same God that this he should lie, nor is he the Son of Man that he should repent. This has not taken God by surprise. Nothing that we do or say can take God by surprise. He is God all by himself. Are you hearing what I am saying? Seek him. Is looking in places, seeking to find. Because I told you before that Samuel ministered unto the Lord but he did not yet know the Lord, because the Lord had to be revealed. And when you're looking for God, God is going to be revealed. Come on, somebody. And he said, listen, he said, don't even bother with what you're going to wear. Are you hearing what I am saying? Don't even bother with what you're going to do. When you're going to put on the mask and all of these kind of things, you got to understand one thing. Except the Lord watch over this city, you are doing all of that in vain. Are you hearing what I am saying? Seeking him is looking in places, because if you're seeking something, you're not gonna look in the familiar places. Are you hearing what I am saying? You're gonna begin to look in the unfamiliar places. You're gonna begin to look under the bench and under the desk, because you're seeking for him. You're looking for the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob. I remember the other day, Moses said, I want to seek you, I want to see you. And he says, you're not going to see my face, but I'm going to pass and you're going to see my backside. I am telling you something right now, that God is about to show up in Italy. Are you hearing what I am saying? Because the people there, they are seeking. I understand that this God, he said, the government shall be upon his shoulders. Not only that the people will begin to seek God, but the government are going to begin to seek the God in whom we serve. He said that, listen, he said that I am a rewarder of them that diligently seek me. It means that you don't even have to find him. He's going to reward you because you're seeking him. Are you hearing what I am saying? You don't have to find him, but just because you're looking for him, and you're looking for him diligently, he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So I'm going to send my messenger, and my messenger is going to prepare the way. That means that there is a way that you got to go when you want to seek him. And he said that when you seek him, the Lord whom you seek, he said, he will suddenly come to his temple. Where? His temple. We know that our body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. Are you hearing what I am saying? He says, suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, whom you delight in. Behold, he shall come, said the Lord of hosts. He's coming. Somebody said, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming in glory, and he's coming in power. Are you hearing what I am saying? He said, but who may abide the day of his coming? Or who shall stand when he appear? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. He is like refiner's fire. That means it's a different kind of fire that is coming. This is a fire that is controlled, a controlled fire. This is not a wildfire. This is a fire that has a knob to control. It refines. It's controlling. Let me go on. And he says, and he shall sit as a refined and a purifier of silver, and he shall purge the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver. This is a different kind of fire. This is a different kind of deliverance. This is not get thee behind me. This is not said, I command you to go.
In the name of Jesus.
No. This is deliverance by fire. He says he's going to come like the refiner's fire. Refining. So it is doing it gently. Turn it. Turn up the heat here. Turn it like you're refining gold. So you turn it up. But then you also say, I'm going to purge them. The purge means differently. Because when you're purging something, the refining fire is going to work on the outside. But when it comes to the purging, it gets down in the inside. Are you hearing what I am saying? It's like we would say, you know, you drink something to purge you out, to wash out that which is inside. He said, when I'm coming, I'm going to come and I'm going to sit as a refiner and a purifier of gold. It means then that when I'm coming, I'm going to purge you out. That which that's not supposed to be in you, I am going to get it out. And it means to purge, means to do it harshly. This is not, this turn the fire. It's to turn you upside down. You got to understand and you got to now have a revelation of who God is, because when God begins to purge you, you come for prayer and you're standing before the man or the woman of God and God begins to purge you. It's a purging going on. There's something that keep moving and keep cleaning inside of you that got you moving, and sometimes you fell out on the ground because God is purging you.
Amen.
And he's going to keep doing that until you begin to operate with some of the things that was inside of you begin to come out. Are you hearing
Amen.
what I'm saying? It's a season and a time where we're in right now. God is purging the nations of the earth at large. There's something that are inside that needed to come out. Are you hearing what I am saying? To the end of the scripture, he says he's doing that so that they can bring an offering in righteousness. All of this, it was basically that we can bring an offering in righteousness, in holiness. You know, when I begin to think of even of this corona thing and all that is going on, I'm saying, what can really provoke God to such anger? This is not God's doing, but this is God allowing, because he will never give us more than we can bear. The enemy can never do something without gaining permission from God. Amen. Why would God allow that? And I begin to understand one thing, that listen, if you steal, maybe 2 lashes, maybe whatever, fornicate, adultery, maybe whatever, but our God is a jealous God.
Amen. Amen.
You see, when it comes to relationship, if the woman or the man stay out late and he maybe drink and party or whatever, he comes home, we can talk a little, but whatever. But when it comes to the thing that will bring about jealousy, it's a whole new ball game. Our God is the jealous God. Thou shalt have no other beside me. And I believe that the wrath of God has been released because of the worship of idols. And we as church people, we understand idols very clearly, because this is not Hanuman and all of these kind of things. These are anything that you begin to worship, it becomes an idol. And you know, that's why we gotta, keep praying and interceding about even our own nation. Because as soon as this election thing come up, we begin to worship a party.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Amen.
My God, the bed sheet takes the colors of the party. The clothing take the colors of the party. You go in some restaurants, the food takes the colors of the party. Tell me if it's not worship.
Amen.
We take this thing too far. And God is a jealous God. And we can say, as a nation, there are many other nations maybe have not have any like corona victims, but we can say that, we are really safe.
Amen.
Because, there might be that one person, and then everything else, that's it. We can say that. But we're in a serious position when it comes to what we have done. And all of these things just happen for us because God is a merciful God.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I want you to go with me